Hello, hello, welcome or welcome back. Let's sit back, relax, have a snack, and enjoy. Sit at My Grave, Season 4, Sanity or Salvation, Chapter 23. Arden's stuttering lips knocked little puffs of his chittering fear. Using his will, he finally pried them open to scream, but the sound wasn't allowed to leave his throat. As soon as his voice started to bubble up, his neck was grabbed as the thing launched towards him. Its force knocked him to the ground. They traded places. Arden fell so hard, his head whipped back, cracking against the unforgiving dirt. He forced his eyes back open regardless of his throbbing ache. It would only get worse if he didn't get up. Garbled voice bellowed over Arden's body, its cold fingers deepening into his neck, cutting his air out. Arden struggled, his eyes darting as panic shook his core. He desperately tried to breathe and move from where he was pinned, but it was no use. He was getting weaker, but he fought not to close his eyes, despite the tears welling up in them. One of the slender, prickly hands creeped up Arden's body, where he held tight to the CURIO Kafari. Still stained with the blood of a life he returned. The creature's other hand was intent with choking him out, but seemed eager for the weapon Arden clung to. Finally, as his strength was blinking out, Arden tried one last time to free himself. He kicked as hard as his body would let him. It served to get that thing's grip out of his neck, but as Arden coughed and gasped, his body still vibrating in fear, the thing jumped at him again. This hit made everything go completely black. Arden couldn't make out the last garbled words that thing screeched at him, but when he opened his eyes, he quickly jumped up, almost knocking himself over again in the process. His shirt was wet with sweat, and his heart hadn't stopped racing. He couldn't understand where he was. That only kept his panic going, until he finally deduced he was still in his grandmother's bedroom. Arden held his chest, slowly sinking back to the floor as he steadied himself. He realized the pain still in his head, the eerie feeling of being touched, still ghosting over his body. His palms had little marks where his own nails had been digging into them while he was holding onto his knife. When he thought about it now, he should have thrown it. That thing seemed to want that knife. But in the heat of the moment, Arden struck it instead. The act of defiance could have gotten him killed. Arden carefully held his own neck, replacing that lingering foreign touch with his own hands. He could feel welts starting to rise. But it wasn't possible, right? That thing hadn't actually managed to harm him, had it? Arden let himself go down from his sitting position, laying back flat on the floor, the coolness of it pinching right into his heated skin. The CURIO Kafari, his prized possession, the thing he left his country for, his family. The only physical evidence he had to legitimize his journey. It was a big symbol of his progress, hope that he had a chance to bring his brother home. Arden now stared at his empty hand, flexing his fingers. That beast was too reoccurring to just be a nightmare. He knew he didn't have everything under control. He had one thin path he was desperately trying to follow, even with his own doubts and fears of failure. As those calls felt closer and closer, he was starting to wonder, would he be bringing his brother back? Or joining him?